I'm going to be teaching you every single juggling trick that I know in only 60 minutes. And now I'm going to be teaching you the most basic trick that a juggler could possibly learn, and that is the 3-ball cascade, and it looks like this. Now, you may look at this trick, and you may think, that's impossible, I don't have the talent for this, there's no way that I can do this. However, I can 100% guarantee you right now, seriously, that if you do everything that I tell you to do, and you follow every single step that I tell you to follow, and you do every single repetition that I tell you to do, there is no chance that you are not going to learn this trick. And that's not just for the 3-ball cascade, that's for every other trick inside of this tutorial. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so for step 1, the first step that you're going to start with is you're going to start with 1 ball just like this, and you're going to take this ball and you're going to throw it in a scooping motion just like the way that I'm doing it, like this. So 1, catch, 2, catch, 1, catch, 2, catch, 1, catch, 2, catch, and you're going to get really used to it and really synced with each throw perfectly, making sure that you throw your arm in a scooping motion, just like I did. You don't want to throw it like this, you don't want to throw it straight up, you just want to make sure that for this step, you're throwing it in a very perfectly straight scooping motion, right? So just get really used to that. Alright, let's move on to the second step. Okay, so the same motion that we just did for the previous step, the only difference this time is that now you're going to throw the ball in a swooping motion, right? But now you're going to add a clap variation to throwing the ball like this. So just like 1 slap catch, 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 1 slap catch. Get really good at that, get really comfortable with that, because if you do, you will be able to understand this particular step and the other steps much easier. Do this for at least 30 repetitions, and then we move on to the third step. Alright, good job. If you made it to this step, you've officially not only proven to me, but also yourself that you are a dedicated juggler who really wants to figure this out. So, let's get into figuring out how to juggle 3 balls. Here's the deal, right? If you have done every single step that I have told you to do for the repetitions that I have told you to do, then doing this step should be easy. It's just like the previous step where I asked you to throw 2 balls and do a clap. All you're going to do is you're going to throw ball 1, ball 2, ball 3, and you should be able to catch them in a set of 1 like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And if you cannot do that, and you cannot throw all 3 balls at once and catch them, then that means that you need to go back a step and continue practicing previous steps, because it simply means that you have not done what I told you to do, and have not done it the repetition that you should be doing before you can move on to the step. However, if you are able to do it like this, then what I want you to now do is you're just going to keep practicing the 3 balls in a cluster of 1, 3, 5, 10, until eventually you're kind of just able to do it consistently, like I can, where I can just juggle all 3 balls while holding a conversation with someone if I wanted to, right? And that is essentially how you juggle 3 balls perfectly. Now, on to the next trick. Do the half shower is actually an extremely easy trick. The only thing that you have to do at first is master throwing what's known as an over-the-hand throw, because the 3-ball cascade you're specifically only throwing an under-the-hand throw, but with this you're going to be throwing an over-the-hand, which will look like this. Get comfortable on both sides until you can at least do 30 repetitions on each side, and then move on to the next step. Once you're absolutely comfortable with that step, grab the second ball, and now you're going to throw one inside and then one outside. So repeat after me. Outside, inside, outside, inside, outside, inside. Get really comfortable with that, because the next step that I'm going to show you is essentially just this step. The only difference is that now there's going to be a third ball, which you're going to be doing two inside and then one outside. So yeah, do this step for at least another 30 repetitions until you can get it really consistent and really comfortable. And then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, once that step is super comfortable and you're ready, you're now going to take your third ball and you're going to do the exact same thing that I just taught you. You're going to start with two balls in the hand that you're going to throw the outside with, one ball that you're going to throw the inside with, and then you're going to go outside, inside, inside. So outside, inside, boom. Outside, inside, boom. Outside, inside, boom. Outside, inside, boom. Okay, the final step of doing the half shower is that you're going to start from a cascade, like normal, and then you're just simply going to throw one over the top throw, creating the half shower, like this. Boom. And then I want you to repeat that for sets of one, and just get really comfortable throwing the half shower for just consistent sets of one without shaking too much. And then once you're ready, start doing it for consistent sets of 3, consistent sets of 5, consistent sets of 10, and as many sets as you possibly want to do, as you're seeing me do right now. Half shower is going to be used for several different tricks down the line, so really mastering the half shower now is setting up an extremely strong foundation for you to learn several other really cool tricks that I'm going to be teaching you in the future. So 100% master the half shower. Like I said, there's going to be many tricks. I would have no idea how the hell you could possibly learn about the half shower. So really get good at the half shower. It may be the easiest trick in juggling, but it's certainly one of the most foundational. So once again, really get good at it, and now we're going to be moving on to the next trick. Alright, I'm now going to teach you the trick Juggler's Tennis, and it looks something like this. Now, what you may notice about Juggler's Tennis is that all it's really doing is just doing two over-the-hand throws and then just passing back to each other. Or even simpler than that, it's just doing two half showers and then passing back to each other. So if you want to practice this trick, the only thing that you have to do is start from a 3-ball cascade and then just half shower, that's it, and then stop. And you can do it again, half shower, catch, stop. Again, half shower, stop. And once you get really good at that, you can begin to do it in consistent clusters like I can. So half shower, 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 right? That's once you get really good at it and really consistent at it. This trick honestly doesn't really need much explanation. If you can already do the half shower pretty well, you should genuinely have no issue doing this trick. That being said, of course, if you had any trouble with this trick at all, just leave it in the comments and I'll help you the best I can. But yeah, no, this trick should be super easy for you because it's legitimately just two half showers passing back and forth. So, on to the next trick. Alright, the next trick I'm going to teach you is a trick called the rainbow. And it's honestly an extremely easy juggling trick. The only thing that you have to do is this. Over the hand, inside. 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 And then that's it. And one thing that you will also notice is that this trick is actually just a combination between the reverse cascade and the half shower. And so if you get really good at the reverse cascade and the half shower, doing these tricks should be an extremely easy thing for you. So that's pretty much the rainbow, not much more explanation needed there. On to the next trick. Okay, I am now going to teach you the 4, 2, 3, or otherwise known as the W. So it looks something like this. And you will notice that inside of this pattern, that none of the balls are actually moving. All of the balls are just sitting inside of the same position over and over and over again, just constantly relooping. This trick is probably going to feel a little bit tricky if you've gotten used to the 3-ball cascade pattern. That being said, with enough practice, this trick will be 100% possible, so let's get right into it. The first thing you're going to master is you're going to master the 4 and the 2. You throw the 4 up and then the 2 up like this. And you know that you need to throw the opposite ending ball the moment the ball that you first threw hits your hands, and then you throw the other ball as an automated response. Keep doing this until that feels extremely comfortable and it just looks something like this.
Hey Ross, sauce it up.
Now when you're ready, move on to the next step, obviously, but you're going to pass a 3 to each opposite ending hand like this, which is going to be that ball in the middle that constantly zips across. Okay, now, with 2 balls in your dominant hand, 1 ball in your non-dominant hand, you're going to pass the 3 to your other hand, you're going to throw this ball, which is going to be 2 in that other hand, and then you're going to pass it back, which is then going to be the 4, and then you're just going to keep doing this pattern. So 3, 2, 4, catch. Right? We're going to do that again. 3, 2, 4, catch. 3, 2, 4, catch. 3, 2, 4, catch. 3, 2, 4, catch. One last time. 3, 2, 4, catch. Get really good at that, get really comfortable with that, and keep practicing it until you can continuously do it. I'd say in sets of 3, 5, and 10. And then, once you master that, now you're going to move on to the next step. Where you're going to start from a cascade, and you're literally just going to do the exact same pattern like just taught you, now starting from the cascade, like this. And then just keep practicing it until eventually you can master this trick, and you're able to do it fully consistently, and you can do the W without much effort. If you were able to get this trick, good job, because 4, 2, 3 or W side swap is going to be used in several other tricks that go beyond the beginner tutorial. So once again, I would say get really good at doing the 4, 2, 3 side swap, because once again, you're going to really need that for some future tricks that I'm going to be teaching you. But speaking of future tricks, let's move on to the next one. Alright, I'm now going to be teaching you the 4, 1, 1 or the half box. And it's going to look like this. Now, that trick is called the half box because there's another trick called the box. But the half box, or the 4-4-1, looks like a half version of the actual trick that I will teach you later called the box. But that's an intermediate trick, so I wouldn't worry about that one right now. But let's just focus on learning 4-4-1. Alright, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to practice zipping 1 ball across your hands. Your hands are going to look like this, and you're just going to practice throwing the balls like this. This motion should become completely autonomous because the last thing that you want to be thinking about is throwing this ball anywhere else but back and forth, right? So look again, make this automated, get used to it, practice this a lot. This is actually the hardest step in my opinion, so really get this down and really get this solid. Alright, now, if you already know how to do the trick 4, 2, 3, you can just skip past the step. But if you do not, I'm going to run it over again. Throw 1 ball up like this and another ball up like this, and just get really used to this motion of throwing 1 ball up at a time like this. You're going to need this pattern, honestly, for a lot of different tricks. So once again, if you don't know how to do this part, I've already explained it during 4, 2, 3 or the W, so go back and rewatch it, and I will explain this part in more detail. But if you already know how to do this, perfect, let's move on to the next step. Alright, with 2 balls in your dominant hand, 1 ball in your non-dominant hand, you're going to zip 1 ball across. This ball is going to go up, and this ball is in this hand, you're going to zip it across again, and then throw this ball back up, and then catch. It's going to look like this. So, 4, 4, 1, catch, right? And then alternate hands as you do it. So 4, 4, 4, catch. 4, 4, 1, catch. 4, 4, 1, catch. 4, 4, 1 catch, 4, 4, 1 catch, 4, 4, 1 catch. I get really used to that, get really comfortable with it, because if you can, the final step is going to be extremely easy if you get used to that.
Yo, she's mine in the back of the Benz while she leave you behind. She can get dangerous, yeah. She can get dangerous, yeah. You staying with a lame bitch, yeah. Well, I'm staying with the gang bitch, 'cause that's gang shit. Like, ooh, and they gon' stay by my side, 'cause them boys down to ride, yeah. Like, ooh, she tryna play with my mind. I can't be wasting no time, yeah. She can get dangerous, she can get dangerous, she can get dangerous,
Now, side swap 2 may feel a hair bit uncomfortable if you've never done it before. So what I want you to do to get used to it is you're going to slightly let go of the ball, and then you're going to catch it with a claw hand like this. Get really comfortable and really good at this, because if you can master this, then doing 5-2-2 is going to be extremely easy. Okay, now with 2 balls in your hand, you're gonna do the 2-2 like this. 2-2, 2-2, 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. And you're gonna get really used to that. Get really good at it, get super comfortable with it until it becomes internalized, because if you can master this step, then doing the final step is gonna be extremely easy. You're gonna practice the 5, and remember, the 5 is an extremely high throw here, because you want to give yourself enough time to do the 2s. So throw 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. And just get really comfortable just throwing an extremely high throw as I'm doing it right now. And once that gets comfortable, then you're going to move on to the final step of the 5-2-2. Alright, next you're going to juggle a 3-ball cascade, and then you're going to throw a 5 and a 2-2 like that. And then you're going to keep practicing that for a set of 1 until eventually you can run it consistently like I can. So 5-2-2, 5-2-2, 5-2-2, 5-2-2, 5-2-2. This is a really good pattern eventually when you're going to learn a trick called claws, but that's an intermediate trick, and I'm going to be teaching that trick in another video, so stay tuned for that one. And now, let's move on to the next trick. Alright, the next trick that I'm going to be teaching you is a trick called under the arm, and it looks something like this. She can get dangerous, yeah. She can get dangerous, yeah. Staying with a lame bitch, yeah. Well, I'm staying with the gang bitch, 'cause that's gang shit. Like, ooh, and they gon' stay by my side, 'cause them boys down to ride, yeah. Like, ooh, she tryna play with my mind. I can't be wasting no time, yeah. Without much thinking or effort. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab a second ball, and you're gonna throw that ball underneath, and then pass this ball to the hand that threw this ball. So boom. Keep practicing that, same as the previous step, until it becomes extremely comfortable and super easy. Now, with 2 balls in your dominant hand and 1 ball in your non-dominant hand, you're going to throw 1 ball under the arm and then catch into a cascade. So under the arm, cascade. Under the arm, cascade. Keep practicing that until that becomes super natural, and you can do it very flowy and super fluidly. And then,
Hey, Ross, sauce it up.
that becomes perfect, now you're going to start calling cascade, and then just going to throw it under the arm. Under the arm, keep going to cascade, and then do that.
She can get dangerous, yeah. She can get dangerous, yeah. Staying with a lame bitch, yeah. Well, I'm staying with the gang bitch, 'cause that's gang shit. Like, ooh, and they gon' stay by my side, 'cause them boys down to ride, yeah. Like, ooh, she tryna play with my mind. I can't be wasting no time, yeah. But them boys my wheels, got in my bag and I got out my field. Getting this paper, I'm stacking a meal. I'm with your hoe in the house on the hills, yeah. Keep it real, at the sacrifice and try to get my bands up. Shorty wanna fuck with me, she see me on the camera. She said she in love with me, but really I can't stand it. She just want part of this life, 'cause she see me on the ground. Double tap like who I am. She can get dangerous, ride with the blam. 'Cause she can get dangerous. shit can get dangerous. Oh.
Walking to the store, it's so white on an op block. Pull up with a gang, yeah, I'm dancing like it's hot sauce. To the LAX, I came back in the drop top. Bringing all the friends looking bad in the cross top. Dangerous, I might ice my wrist. Yeah, I got it clear, yeah, I got it fit. I might take your bitch, yeah, take a hit. Watch what you wish, yo, oh. Like NASCAR, running with a Mac, I can blast hard. Trash star, smoking like a pack in my backyard. Black heart, shawty scream my name in the black car. Yeah, she likes it when I hit, when I tap. Wait, what? Hey, shawty's the same, now without me she ain't function. Running of the game, I don't got no time for love. Shawty stick to your lane, I don't wanna hear you bugging. I live on the east side, with a street fly. Yeah, the shawty is a dancer, with a free mind. Yeah, you thought you couldn't handle, yo, she's mine. In the back of the Benz while she leave you behind.
Yeah, it can get dangerous, yeah. Shit can get dangerous, yeah. Staying with a lame bitch, yeah. But I'm staying with the gang bitch, cause that's gang shit. Like, ooh, and they gon' stay by my side, cause them boys down to ride, yeah. Like, ooh, she tryna play with my mind. I can't be wasting no time, yeah.
And you're gonna do the exact same motion. The only difference now is that you're gonna throw an additional ball underneath your legs. You're gonna throw one ball under your leg and then pass this ball to the other hand like this. Get super good at this. This is another really important step. And once you get good at this, it'll be much easier to do the next step. All right, now with two balls in one hand and one ball in your non-dominant hand, you're gonna throw one ball under your leg with the two balls, and then you're gonna go into a cascade.
Hey, Ross, sauce it up.
Shit can get dangerous, yeah. Shit can get dangerous, yeah. Staying with a lame bitch, yeah. But I'm staying with the gang bitch, cause that's gang shit. Like, ooh, and they gon' stay by my side, cause them boys down to ride, yeah. Like, ooh, she tryna play with my mind. I can't be wasting no time, yeah. But them boys my wheels, got in my bag and I got out my field. I'm getting this paper, I'm stacking a meal. I'm with your hoe in the house on the hills, yeah. I'ma keep it real at the sacrifice and try to get my bags up. Shawty wanna fuck with me, she see me on the camera. She said she in love with me, but really I can't stand her. She just want part of this life cause she see me on the ground. Double tap like who I am. Shit can get dangerous, ride with the blam. Shit can get dangerous, shit can get dangerous. Oh.
Walking to the store, it's so white on an op block. Pull up with a gang, yeah, I'm dancing like it's hot sauce. To the LAX, I came back in the drop top. Bringing all the friends looking bad in the cross top. Dangerous, I might ice my wrist. Yeah, I got it clear, yeah, I got it fit. Yeah, I take your bitch, I ain't take a hit. Watch what you wish, yo, oh. Like NASCAR, running with a Mac, I can blast for a trash star. Smoky like a pack in my backyard. Black heart, shawty scream my name in the black car. Yeah, she likes it when I hit, when I tap. Wait, what? Hey, shawty's the same, now without me she ain't function. Running of the game, I don't got no time for love. Shawty stick to your lane, I don't wanna hear you bugging. I live on the east side, where the streets fly. Yeah, the shawty is a dancer, with a free mind. Yeah, you thought you couldn't handle. Yo,
You see,
she's mine, in the back of the
2
Benz,
years
while she
ago,
leave you behind.
I was trying to become an amazing juggler. I practiced 12 hours a day. I worked super hard. I did everything I possibly could within my capability. And yes, I made no progress. Not only did I make no progress, you wouldn't even be able to tell that I was actually trying for that entire period of me just juggling, because once again, I was learning super slowly, I didn't even know what tricks existed, and I was just doing the same exact thing every single day, which obviously wasn't making me any better, so I quit. For an entire year, a whole year I quit, and I gave up. I thought it was too hard, I wasn't talented, I wasn't good enough, whatever other excuse I could pull out of my head, I used it. Then you may be thinking, how did I get back into it? It's simple, really. I was on a cruise ship on the 16th of this year,
Ross, sauce it up.
2025, and I was juggling 12 hours a day near the buffet because I had nothing else to do. Besides eating, working out, and sleeping, there was something else to do in that cruise. So, yeah, juggling there 12 hours a day. And people were telling me, you're amazing, you're incredible, we love you, it's going to tip you. Do you work for the ship? I'm thinking, man, I'm actually pretty fucking good at this shit. I wonder if I can help people with this. I wonder if I can become something. Then when I got back home, I was like, alright, let's get back into it. Let's quickly figure out how to become an amazing juggler. And I did something I never thought I'd do. I did the exact opposite approach. I approached my greatest friend and the best juggler I knew, Ben and Santora, and I said to him, Ben, I want to buy your course and your coaching. One thing, by the way. I want to buy your course and your coaching. And he said to me, done. Bought his course, bought his coaching, use it every single day. 3 months later, 90 days later, here I am. I am 100 times better of a juggler than I was then. And it's simple, real. Think about it like this. Imagine if every single mistake you do what every single juggler practices, and you had someone 24/7 who can quickly come to you and help you remove all of the hardship. It seems like an actual cheat code, doesn't it? But we all have access to it. And I genuinely want to make that something that everybody has for juggling. Because juggling doesn't have to be boring, it doesn't have to be hard, and you don't even need talent for it. You just need the right coaches, the right course, the right person to support you, a willingness to do it, and a willingness to try. Have all 5 of those things, you will become an amazing juggler, and you may even be better than me. You probably will be better than me. I'm not even that great. Once again, if you see me throw a practice sessions I've done, you would know. But besides that, this is the only other thing that I want to say to you. You have 2 options, right? Option 1, you can either not check out the coaching, which is completely fine. You can definitely progress without it. But it's going to be hard, it's going to be super difficult, and you may quit just like me. If you're willing to run those risks, go for it. But if you don't want those risks, and you want to progress faster, and you want to learn quicker, and you want to condense a whole year's worth of juggling knowledge in only 1 month, then I'll tell you what. First link in my bio, a free 30-minute consultation call with me, and we'll see if I can help you. That's all I got. Have a good day.